also are in different classes, I think, and so they won't necessarily be going against you, but they'll be cheering for the U.
Is in the third spot at 17-3, followed by West Island in fourth, also 17-3, and rounding out the top five for the girls ADC.
A 6'1" senior guard, number 12, Nick Olasak. Number 20, a 5'9" senior guard, Paul Tomaszewski. Number 22 is a 6'1" senior forward, Cooper Young. Number 24, also forward, 6'1" senior, Sam Ballard. And the starting center is a 6' senior, 32, Jared Stenson. The head coach for Gladstone is Phil Griebel. And at this time, we'd like to recognize just the seniors in this, their last regular season home game. Many of them have been four-year players. This is our night to recognize them for contributing to the MHS athletic program and specifically MHS varsity Emerald basketball. First, we'd like to recognize, and we have the parents coming out with a special gift. The first one is Zach Lang. Next up, senior Tyler Duran. All the boys are getting a t-shirt, all the seniors on them. I'd like to thank the moms and both parents for their contribution for tonight. Next up, Mike Peter. We also have senior Ted Iwinski. Number 34, senior Kyle Smith. Number 40, senior Noah Block. And number 54, senior Nick Takala. Great group of seniors this year. We have a big group, 6 is a pretty high number. And also a special shout out to Danny Vanny, for those of you that remember him. Back in Parma, Italy. Hope everything went well for Danny, who was on our team for the first part of this year.
Gladstone to the right, I think, if I read it correctly, the Gladstone record, I think, is 9-9, and we're 5-12 or 7-12. Maybe they're only playing in 19 games because I'm not sure, but I read that in the paper, and that's what we'll have to go with. So we got in the center, we got Ballard jumping against Takala. And controlled by, it was batted out of bounds, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Gladstone player. So he won the tip and lost the ball. Got a turnover right at the tip-off. So Manistique will inbound the ball, and bringing it in is Smith, gets it in to Iwinski. Iwinski over on the right side to Lang. So he's starting his seniors. Now there goes Smith into the paint, goes up a shot and scored. So the first bucket of the night comes from Smith on a layup. It makes it 2-0. And gentlemen will hear a lot about it. Ola South. He just had the ball cut in and was cut off. They'll be driving over there down the left side to Young. Way over the left side, back to Young at the top of the key. He's driving down the paint, spins, gets it back over on the right side. There's a long triple put up there by Stevenson, and he hits that one. So, of course, right away, it's 3-2. Here comes back the other way. Iwinski with it. He gets it on the right side. Screen set up by Smith. Iwinski goes in, lays up a shot. Too hard, no good. Ball came down to Young for Gladstone. Gladstone's running. He's going all the way down and puts it up, and it didn't go in. How did he miss that one? And Manistique brings it back. Now we got it back to Iwinski. He's over on the far right side. We're going to have to bring it back. We've got it into tackle. The tackle lays it up and scores. He got a nice inside pass to big tackler, and right away, here comes Young driving all the way down again and throwing it back out. Almost stolen by Manistique. Got the ball back to Karmazinski, and they did. Manistique took it away. And they got it over to Lang. Unfortunately, he was not ready for it. And here goes Gladstone back the other way. So we're playing a little throwaway here by both sides.
Looks like hot potato out there the last few trips. Back and forth. But Manistique will take it out of bounds now. Down 4-3.
And
up 4-3.
Yeah, and then Iwinski has it with a spin move. Gets into Lang and batted out of 30. Manistique, where Manistique is hosting the Gladstone Braves, and it's 9-8 in favor of Gladstone. Manistique has the ball over on the right side to Heater. Heater back out to Turan, top of the field, left side. Now they're trying to get inside, and they do, and batted away. A nice save there by Young. And it comes down back to one on offense again for Gladstone. Olasak over to the right side to Young, and he gives it back to kind of going around the three-point line there, see if they can penetrate, and driving the baseline and cut off. But this time was blocked by Manistique, and whoa! One call a jump, the other call a foul.
The foul was going to win out here, Dick. Mike Heater kind of gave the Gladstone player a bear hug from behind. One official was in the better position. That was the proper call.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's the first foul on Heater. Third team foul on the end. Mike's going to take a seat. Coming in for him is Mike Nagy.
So Gladstone gave the ball in. They got it out to Olasak. Olasak quickly gives it back to Young. Young puts up a hand shot, and he nailed it. Nice looking shot there for Young. Makes it 11-8. A little pressure being put on now by Gladstone. Nagy gives it out to Tiglash, and Tiglash has it. Top of the key, and now they'll fall back into their 2-3 zone. Gladstone was applying a lot of heat. And there goes a shot up and scored. Tackler got the bucket and the arm.
We'll see if we get the foul on here. It's going to be on, I believe, number 30, James Boss.
Okay, first team foul. And we got a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. If he can make this one, he'll tie it up. Tackler eyes the bucket. Shot is up and good. Now we're all tied up at 11, aren't we? No, 11. Yes, we are. They got it up there now. Tied up at 11, 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Gladstone with the ball. Got on the right side is Stenson. Now back over to There's a shot put up, a triple. Boy, that was a nice looking shot by Ballard. It's a triple, and they jump out to a 3-point lead. So this is what they're doing. They're trapping, and then once they get past there, they'll go back into their 2-3 zone. Driving all the way in, putting up the shot too hard, but going up the rebound for Manistique was Takla, and he was fouled. I think Takla was tackled is what happened. So
that's pretty much what happened. He's a tough kid to keep off that offensive
glass. That foul was on number 32. Okay.
Stetson.
And tackles up there for 2, and he made the first one. So he'll get his second shot. He was in the act of shooting. Makes it 14-12. Favor of Gladstone. And that was also good. So tackle is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 14-13. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Gladstone with a 1-point lead. Got the ball. The Ballard on the top of the key. Closely guarded there. Now over on the left side to Tomasowski. The triple put up no good, but it came down and driving in there now. Nice feed. He tried to feed it inside to Bosk, but it was batted out of bounds.
That Jurek had a nice lift there, but Tyler Duran just got there in time to get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Inbounding the ball will be Dirk. And driving all around. Back out. Got there to Jurek. Puts up a shot. Blocked by tackle. Right tackle. So here comes Nagy down the far side. There's a feed inside. And back out to tackle. And tackle goes up. Puts up a shot. And he is fouled. And could get a technical call there, young man. Bosk was a little disagreeing on that one. And I think they called it on him. Yes, they did.
Yep, that'll be his second.
That's his second. And this one is good for tackle. And he will sit down. Got a little excited there and slammed the ball off the floor. And officials used good discretion and said, let it go. And then out, so we finally missed one. This one came down to Young. 20 seconds to go. Young has the ball. 14-14 tie. Gladstone gets a feed in there to Young. Drives the baseline. Put up a shot and blocked by Tekla. And he gets it back out. Here comes Tiglash driving all the way down. Gets it over there to Nagy. Nagy bumps a three. Wouldn't go. Tapped up by Nagy and it wouldn't fall. And the score after 1 quarter of play is the visiting Gladstone Braves 14. The Manistique Emeralds 14. This is high school basketball on the stations of Radio Results Network.
Full-size extended cab, crew cab, and a nice selection of SUVs. Don't miss this worldwide pre-spring clearance sale at Curran Chevrolet, where they pay top dollar for your trade. Stop in today or call Denny Ricker Jim at Curran Chevrolet.
Shot put up, no good, came down. Trent came down and landed on his arm. And he cut up and got it back to Trent. Trent gives it, and it's tipped away by Olsak. Olsak is on the drive all the way down, tip over to the left side, and he got it over there to Thomas. I'm sure murdering that young man's name. Tomaszewski. I got to get that Z in there. You're right. Tomaszewski, and he made a nice catch from Tiglash. Manistique with the ball. On the outside, got it to Nagy on the far side. Smith has it, puts up off the cross. No good, too hard. Came down, and Olasak has it. Brings it down the center of the court. Tries to drive into the paint. Gets it back out, and here's a long triple put up there by Tomaszewski. He got a long one that time, outside the three-point line. Manistique got a good long pass inside. There's a feed. And he got it into his tires and he missed the layup.
Well, he did a beautiful job breaking the trap. A couple of diagonal passes broke the trap beautifully, but just wasn't able to finish off. The players put it up there with the hair too hard.
We're out of bounds off the Gladstone. Manistique will have possession. Now you got Duran, gives it out to Tiglash. Nice pass inside. They tried that alley-oop, and he didn't get that one in either. They do that a couple times a game, and he just a little bit not enough to get it up into the bucket. It was tied up with Manistique's ball. Almost intercepted by Gladstone. They called a foul on Sayers.
Offensive foul for pushing under the basket on players. So that'll be his first. Emerald's team fourth foul so far in this first half.
19-14 Gladstone. Gladstone with the ball. And we'll give and go here, and they did. They turned it out. Nice spin move. What a move. Got inside and saved by Manistique. Here comes Tiglash quickly down the left side and almost taken away from him, but it wasn't. Got over to Duran on the right side. Back to Tiglash. Just back over here to Lang. Now, Lang had a bat out of his hand, but got it back. Tiglash at the top of the key. Back over to Lang. Lang wanted to get it inside. He can't. Tiglash over on the right side of Duran. Duran puts up a three off the rim. No good. Rebound came down to Stenson. And Gladstone back with it. Second quarter, Gladstone up 19-14. With the ball, top of the key over the left side to Young. Now inside, fighting for it. Let's see whose ball it is. Oh, and it was off of Ballard, so Manistique will have the ball. And we have a timeout on the floor with the score, Gladstone 19 and Manistique 14. You're listening to high school basketball on the station, the Radio Result Network. Is him, and Manistique has the ball, trailing 19-14, 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Tiglash brings it down over the 10-second line. Over on the left side to inside, and he got it into tackle, and he goes up and puts it up and scores.
Excellent entry pass there by Kyle Smith from the top of the key, kind of throwing a lob over the top to give tackle the easy layup underneath.
Olszak had it, and there's a shot put up this time, come down and saved by, they said, thought it was tipped out, but Smith was on the line when he batted it back, so Gladstone will continue to have it. And, I'm going to make sure we're spelling it. Thompson,
number 4.
Thompson.
Yeah, he's checked in for the Braves.
Okay. Tiglash has it at the top of the key, signaling where he wants to go. Just by everybody, drives right up and puts it up and in, out, back in again. Nice drive there. Gladstone has it, 19-18 now, 4:28 to go in the second quarter. Passing it around, got it there to Ballard. Now it's feed inside, a beautiful feed inside there to Thompson, and he got his first bucket of the night. Oh, there's Smith all by himself, but then he waited a little bit too long. Gave the tackle, put it up, no good. And came down to Young. He just kind of brushed Manistique player away from him. Oh, and the shot put up, and not hard enough. Comes down to Tiglash. He brings it down the court. Over right at the top of the key. 21-19. Over to Lang. He's got it inside. There goes back up to Tackler. Tackler puts it up and in. Big night for Tackler so far tonight, David.
Oh, he's very active inside, making himself available for the passes, and then he's doing a good job of finishing tonight around the hoop.
21-20. There's a nice inside pass to Tomaszynski. And he nailed another one. Well, he's another one. You get him inside, you're not going to stop him from scoring. There's a long three put up there by Tiglash, and he nailed it.
Well, long is an understatement on that one. He was a good 4 or 5 feet beyond the long run.
So we're back tied up at 23. And we're getting a foul called on Tomaszynski.
For a push in the back as he's trying to post up. Very strong young man. He's not real tall, but he's a very solid player.
Yeah, he's only, according to the paper, 5'9", but he's, let's be in that. Holding up the ball all over here. Inside to Takara. He got hammered, and we're going to get a foul call on Tomaszynski. And he's not happy about that one either.
Might have a point on that one, Dick. It looks pretty clean from the rear side. Yeah, but anyway, Takara is going to go to the line here for 2 more free throws.
And he gets that one. That little bounce around there, kind of crawled over the rim.
Tomaszynski's going to come out of the game for the Braves, and in his place, Jared Stenson checks back in.
And Tackler lining up for his next one. And this time it didn't go. Again, this came down in the hands of Young. Now they're bringing down Olszak with it. Top and to the right side. Drives with baseline hit by everybody, but we're going to get a foul. I believe this time it's going to be on Lang.
Zach Lang just kind of reached out and grabbed number 24, Sam Ballard, as he was attacking the basket on the baseline. So, first foul on Lang. Stenson will go to the line here. Ballard to the line here for 2.
You got it. We'll get the second one. That's his 4th point of the night. 2:41 to go in the second quarter. Nice looking free throw there. So we got 2 for 2 on that trip. Back up, 25-24. We keep bouncing back and forth. And Tiglash gets it across the 10-second line. He stopped, but no good. Rebound came down and controlled by Stenson. There comes quickly down the left side to Thompson. He's inside. Well, what did he do there? He just drove into everybody and nothing called. And bounced the ball back out and start over again. Olszak has on the left side. Just there to Young, back to on the right side. Now back out again. And they put it inside. Trying to get it back to Young on inside, and it went out of bounds.
A couple of new players into the game for the Emeralds. Tyler Turan checks back in. And for the Braves, number 10, Jurek checks back in.
Jurek passes the ball into, a nice feed to Olszak. They went to sleep on that right down the lane, and he just laid it in there.
One cut right down the middle and got it easy too.
He went to sleep on that. Oh, there's a pass inside to Turan, and he's underneath trying to go for a shot, and he gets killed by 2 players, so I don't know which one they're going to call it on.
They can take their pick on this one. They're going to get number 32, Jared Stenson.
It'll be his second.
Braves 16 foul.
Turan will be going to the free throw line for 2. And no good. 27-24, 1:55 to go in the second quarter. Turan at the free throw line. That one's better. What do we got here?
A lot more subs coming in for the Braves. James Boss is going to check in.
27-25, Braves with the lead. Olszak with the ball. Almost taken ahead. It was stolen by Turan. Take it right out of his hand. He's going to drive all the way down. Lay it up, and he missed the layup. Oh, it's stolen by Smith. And he traveled. Wow, we missed the layup, then we stole the pass, then we traveled. Whew. Couple of bad breaks there. Here comes Olszak back. He gives it over to Ballard, back to Olszak in the right wing. Trying to get it inside. Tackle blocks that one off. Now they'll try the other side. Got it back over to Jurek. Now back in. Feet inside. Oh, and they're going to get Smith with the foul here, I believe.
Young got free inside, and he's going to potentially lay it in until Smith kind of grabbed him from behind to prevent the layup. That's Kyle's first foul. Emerald's 6th foul. So quickly Young will go over the line here for 2. Knocks down the first. Manistique is going to check back in for the Braves. As Young gets ready here to line up his second attempt.
And he made them both. So now it's 29-25. 1:15 to go in the second quarter. Tiglash with it just over the 10-second line. There's a pass in the corner to Turan. Turan fed it inside to Smith. He traveled, didn't he? He got away with it. He got away with it, is right. But he got away with the travel, but he didn't lay it in, so it didn't do him any good. So Olszak at top of the key under a minute to go in the quarter. Pass over on the left side. Oh, he traveled. Manistique was going to go for a shot and change his mind, came down and passed to himself. So it's a turnover. And here comes Tiglash down. They're going to meet him. Quickly over on the far side to Heater. Heater almost had a double team and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, nice trap put on there by the Gladstone Braves.
Yeah, they do that until they get it down and then they drop into that zone, so they combine it and make it kind of tough. And here's Tiglash out the top of the key. Over on the right side to Heater. Heater pumps a 3. No good, but it came right down in the hands of Turan, and Turan laid it in. Sometime you're in the right place. He was there. 29-27. There's a long 3 put up, no good. Rebound came down to Turan. Turan brings it down the right side. He's guarded there closely. Now we got it back to Smith. Smith gives it back out to, and we're down. Maybe we take a last shot. And Heater puts one up. Oh, no good, air ball. And the score at halftime is the Gladstone Braves 29 And the Manistique Emeralds, 27. Time for the Legasco Propane halftime report with over 50 years of outstanding customer service in
winter drives weather, so good in a four-wheel drive from Winterall Sales and Service. There's a 2003 Chevrolet Avalanche.
Barnabas Gymnasium with halftime, Manistique trailing 29-27 and scoring for the Gladstone Braves in the first half. Thompson 2, Olasak 4, Tomaszewski 7, Young 4, Ballard 5, Stinson 7 for the 29 points that the Braves have. For the Emeralds, Turan has 7, and Tiglash 5, Smith 2, but Takla having a good night at 13, and he's been averaging about 11 points per game.
So already above his average there in the first half. Some team stats from that first half. Gladstone's 29 points came out of 10 out of 25 shooting from the field. That's 40%. That includes 3 out of 9 from the three-point line. From the free throw line, they made all 6 of their attempts. They pulled down 17 rebounds, 4 of those on the offensive end, and turned the ball over 4 times. For the Manistique Emeralds, their 27 first half points came on 10 out of 27 shooting from the field. That's 37%. That includes 1 out of 4 from the three-point line. They knocked down 6 out of 9 tries from the free throw line for 67%. Pulled down 14 rebounds, 4 of those offensive, and turned the ball over 5 times in that first half.
All in all, a pretty good half for both teams. They kind of stuck with each other, and at times it got a little on the sloppy side, but then it straightened itself out. At this point,
all sorts of girls action as their tournament got underway here this past week. We can start right off at the top here in Class A. There's a whole bunch of district finals that are set to go tomorrow evening, so we'll kind of run through those. In Class A, Marquette is going to host Petoskey in the district final.
That's pretty good for them, a Class A school, and they've come on the last couple of years with their football and their basketball.
Oh, they have an excellent girls team this year. My freshman team played up in Marquette last week, and I got to watch the end of one of their practices, and very impressed by some of the talent they have on that squad. So they'll host Petoskey tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for the Class A district final. In Class B for the girls, tomorrow night, Menominee will host Gladstone. Menominee advancing after they defeated Sault Ste. Marie. Gladstone made their way to the final by first beating Kingsford and then getting past Escanaba. So that one also tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. In Class C, the district final will have St. Ignace facing off against Newberry. St. Ignace defeated Manistique earlier this week to advance, and Newberry got past Rudyard.
And that's a surprise.
Yeah, it was a close game, 59-53. Newberry just got past them, so
I really thought that Rudyard would get by them, but that shows you what happens.
I think a lot of people thought the same way.
Yep.
A second Class C district final is going to have Ishpeming hosting Negaunee. That should be the third time they match up this year.
Hasn't Negaunee beaten them twice?
Negaunee's beat them twice.
Yeah, boy, I wouldn't bet again on it.
Ishpeming was ranked number 1 for a while there in the UP, but they kind of started to slide a little bit here down the stretch.
But they got by Westwood, and that was a big win for them. We got our tournament game on Monday at Rudyard.
Yep.
So we'll see how he did for the year. Okay, here we're getting going already, and Olasak has the ball. Going to the left now, switching ends to the gym. Quickly back over here, Olasak in the left wing. He's going to take a long one just inside the 3. He should not have given him a 3 on that, but they gave him one. I'm sorry, his foot was on the line, but the official didn't see that. But he got it. So driving in, putting up a shot, scoring. Wow. Is Nagy. That's his first bucket of the game.
Well, that was Tiglash.
Oh, Tiglash? I thought it was Nagy.
He drove in there.
Okay, I got the wrong. I got a 20 instead of a 30.
Yep.
Okay. He didn't get his first bucket.
Manistique coming out in a 1-3-1 zone this half, something that we didn't really see much of in that first half.
There's a long 3 put up again. This time came down and on the far side, back out to Olasak. Olasak got it out to Tomaszewski. Over on the right side to Olasak. And stolen by Turan. And Tiglash brings it down. And they stay in that 2-3 zone. There's a feed. Oh, what happened there? Threw it right to the Gladstone player. And we're going to get a double dribble called on Ballard.
Well, on the other end, that was just pretty much just a bad pass by Nagy. Well, right to the Gladstone player.
He sure did. I like he mistook who the player was or something. Okay, Nagy has it back over to Tiglash. Tiglash drives down the paint. He's inside a tackle. A tackle puts it up and scores.
Excellent feed there by Tiglash. Just what you're supposed to do. Penetrate and then drop it off, and the defense collapses, and you got tackle a bunny there underneath.
And Olasak gets it quickly over on the left side to Stenson. Back over to Olasak. Olasak tried to get inside. He did. He got it in there to Ballard and taken away by the Emeralds. And here comes Turan. He feeds it down to Smith. Smith drives inside, puts up a shot. Oh, and it would not go, but he is fouled. Too much spin on the ball.
Yeah, I was rolling around there. I thought it might drop.
What are they going to call it? Before the shot?
I guess so.
In fact, they didn't call a foul.
Yeah, they did call a foul.
Well, they didn't.
But they must have it before the shot because the Emeralds are set to put the ball out of bounds.
Okay, it's on Young. See, they hadn't put it on the board. There's a feed there. And there's a triple shot by Tiglash.
Quick 7-0 run there by the Emeralds.
If you can do it, I can do it, I guess.
Lead. Yeah.
So now we're 34-32, Gladstone with it. Now we're in the kind of a zone. There's a feed over to the left side. There's a shot put up short, no good. Fighting for it, and well, there's what they call that, a scrum? In soccer, is that what they call that?
Call that about anything you want.
They call it a scrum where everybody's diving on the ball?
Yep.
Well, that's what they did. When they cleared it all out, Manistique has it. I don't know what else to call it because it was kind of a pile-up down there. So anyway, here comes Tiglash with it. Going to set up his offense over on the left side of Turan. Turan back out to Nagy. Nagy to Tiglash. Tiglash back inside to Smith. Oh, I don't know what Smith was trying to do. He's trying to get into Tiglash, or to Takla, but one pass too many. Driving and putting up the shot. Scoring is Olasak.
Good job by Nick there. Excellent body control as he weaved his way between a couple of Emeralds to lay that one in.
So tied up again, and here's a feed inside. He got hammered and no call, and he put it up. Went out of bounds, Manistique ball. Oh, I thought Smith kind of got nailed underneath there, but no call. So Manistique will have it out of bounds. Smith will inbound it. And he gets it all the way out to Nagy. Nagy over to Tiglash. Tiglash then brings it back around out to Nagy. Nagy trying to get some clear. Had the ball batted, but didn't get. And stops, pops, and in and out, no good. And back up by Tiglash, or Turan, but he is fouled.
That should be a shooting foul. No, they're going to call it on the floor.
How can they call that one on the floor?
Well, he got the rebound and was shooting it all in one motion as he was fouled.
Yeah, so that's why I don't understand. Anyway, that's a third foul on Boss. I don't know.
The Emeralds will get it out of bounds here under their own basket.
That's the way they called it. Oh, we got it out to Iwinski that came in. Iwinski feeds it over to Tiglash. Tiglash back over to Turan. Turan gives a bump pass to Tiglash and over to Iwinski. Iwinski looking around now over on the right side. Draw everybody over and see if they can get it. They can't. There's a feed in there to Iwinski. He didn't handle it. Oh, reach in, no call. Back over to Turan. Turan gives it into Takla. Takla goes up, puts it up and scores. Just laid it in there. Just rolled over the rim.
He's playing well
34.
Tonight.
Yeah, he is. It's 17 for him now. There's a feed inside to back out. Oh, hey, he used his off arm and got away with it. Wow, I'm sorry, but Young just used his off arm, pushed it inside to Turan. Turan back to Iwinski. Iwinski at the top of the key, over on the right side. There's a feed inside to Smith. Smith tries to go through everybody. He gives it inside to Turan, and he laid it in there.
Nifty pass there by Smith. He was actually on his way falling to the ground. And
I thought he was going to get it traveling, but he got rid of it before. So, they let him go in there too. Oh, and he missed it. Whoa! Got it back out. Boss missed a layup. There's a pass inside to Smith. Smith went, and he tried from reverse layup, and he put it up too hard. Came down, and here comes Olasak with it. Goes through everybody, puts up a shot. No good, but he is fouled.
Both teams are really attacking the basket.
Oh, they are.
Period.
Smith tried that reverse layup, and he just put too much oomph on it. Yep. So the foul is on.
It'll be on Takla. That'll be his second. team's first here in the second half.
Olasac nails that one.
Knocked the first one down. He'll get one more. A couple subs into the game for Gladstone. Cody Frazier will check in, and for your Emeralds, Jake Stiers checks in for the ball game.
3:23 to go. 38-37 Emeralds. Olasac can tie it up again. And he doesn't. He comes back down to Tackler. Tackler gives it to Tiglash, and Tiglash brings down the court. Over on the right side, drives over to the center, back over to Iwinski. Iwinski gives it to Turan, back to Iwinski. Iwinski feeds it inside, and there's a shot put up, and by Tiglash, a 2, and he nailed it. Nice ball handling that time by everybody. There's a feed all the way across. Tiglash back over to the side. Oh, so he went to sleep there. Put up a shot is Young. Laid it in. And we have a timeout on the floor with the score. Manistique 41 and Gladstone 39 on the stations of the Radio Results Network. 30.
Happens when you get good shots at the basket, though, Dick. They're really moving the ball well.
Both
really share. Yeah, both teams.
Both teams. You don't see them taking too many outside shots. They're forcing the ball up. And if you get in there and use that backboard, you're going to get a high percentage shot.
Good shot selection by both sides, really attacking the basket. Olasac's been in there a couple times. Young just scored a layup, so much better played half so far than we saw at times there in the first.
Yeah, we don't have many turnovers this quarter, do we?
Not so much, no. Just a couple for each team so far.
Okay, the Emeralds have it. Iwinski brings it down the court. Gets over the 10-second line. There he's picked up. And they feed it in there to Stiers. There's the pot. Oh, he put it up too hard. Turan. What did they call?
We're going to call out of bounds. The Turan shot actually hit the wire that above the backboard.
Okay.
So.
Turan shot it too hard. He was too far underneath, I think is what happened, caused all the problem here. So here we are. Olasac has it. He wants to get it over on the right side there to Fraser. He's in there. They're driving in. Bats it off. Shot back out. Almost taken away by the Emeralds. Shot put up. No good. Rebound came down. Second one put. No good. Third one put up. No, he got it. That's Young. Got through about 3 taps at it. He finally got it in.
Young got all 3 tries at that one. He's a pretty impressive player. He's very, very strong, quick, good-looking player.
41-41 now. Iwinski with it. There's a feed in there to Tackler. Tackler triple team, double team, puts it up and scores!
He just bowled his way into that.
Oh, he's working hard tonight. Now, Olasac has it. Got it over to Tomaszewski. Now back to Tomaszewski. On the left side to Young. And taken away by the Emeralds. Yes. Here we come on a breakaway if he could get it there. And we're going to call traveling call on the Emeralds. They just couldn't quite get control of the ball going down there.
Never got full control.
And one of the Gladstone players kind of snuck in the train there and caused the problem.
They did a nice job hustling back there to take away an easy layup for the Emeralds.
So here comes Olasac with it. Got it over on the right side there to Fraser. Back to out. Now on the left side. Young has it. He's going to drive in the paint. Force his way in. Oh.
Well, they're going to call a foul. He made the basket. I don't know.
They're not going to call it the basket. He said on the ground. I heard him say that.
Before the shot. And the foul's going to be on Jake Stiers. It'll be his second. The team's second. Emeralds are going to give Nick Tackle a little break here as Tanner Yerk will check into the game.
And he goes all the way up to Olasac, the top of the key. Comes around, going to drive in, turns, spins, gives it back there. There's a shot put up. No good. Rebound came down and controlled by Stiers. Stiers gives it to Tiglash, and Tiglash brings it down. Minute to go in the third quarter. Over on the left side of Turan. Turan trying to pass it inside. Can't. Had it batted away, and we're going to get a foul call on Olasac, I believe.
Yep, reaching foul on Nick Olasac. Should be his first. Yeah, his first, team's third. So Emeralds will take it here out of bounds on the sideline.
And they got it into the heater. This is Olasac. Turan went up for the shot, came down, and we have a foul called.
Well, they're Emerald and a Brave player fighting for the rebound. They're going to get the Gladstone player for the foul.
Who are they calling in on this time? We're going to wait to put it up. One on 44. So it'll be on Fraser. And that'll be the fourth foul on
Yep, fourth team foul. Fraser's first.
Oh, we got it in. Turan on the basket, laid it in. This time they went to sleep on the doggone inbound play. So here comes Olasak over the right side. Got it there to Vet, who's in there now. Now back over to Olasak on the right side again. Traded back out here to Tackman, and Manistique takes it away. Here comes Turan driving all the way down, laying it up. He scores. They're not going to count it.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
The shot.
That's a shame. He drove all the way to the bucket, and they got it. They got the foul before the shot.
Foul is going to be on number 14, Cody Tackman, his first. That's already the fifth team foul on the Braves.
Outside, Mac the Heater at the top of the key to the right side. There's one put up, and just wouldn't go by Tiglash. Quickly down the court comes Young. Young put up a shot, no good. Came down, came down to Turan, and he couldn't handle it. Bounced off his leg, went out of bounds. With 8 seconds to go, Gladstone will get the ball back and a chance for a shot right here at the buzzer. So inbounding the ball will be Hubert, or Hubert, I should say, driving, and we're going to get a foul called on Sayers, I believe.
Yeah, not a smart foul there by Jake.
No.
Young had beat him on the dribble drive, and I don't know if it was out of frustration or what, but Sayers just kind of whacked him from behind. So that's going to send Young here to the line for 2 freebies. It's the Braves down 4.
And he makes it.
Now down 3. That's the third foul on Sayers. Coach Murrietti's going to keep him in there for now with 4 seconds left in the quarter.
And he makes it. 2 good-looking free throws. So it's 45-43 now. There's a long, just to the left of the rim. So the score after 3 quarters of play, Manistique Emeralds 45 and the Gladstone Braves 43. You're listening to high school basketball and the stations of the Radio Results Network.
Simple process. Get the saving state of mind at State VIC.
Fourth quarter, Manistique up by 2, 45-43. Gladstone with the ball. Got it on the outside. Got it in the hands there of Young. Now he's the long shot put up and no good. Came down to Takala. Takala gives it over to Tiglash. Tiglash will bring it down the left side. Quickly over to Turan. Turan drives by everybody. Puts up a shot. No call. Goes back with it. Put up again and got it. Oh, there's some hard work done by Mr. Turan. And Gladstone has it. There's a feed inside. Put up a shot. No good. Batted around. Came down and saved by Gladstone. Got it back over to Young. Good, strong rebounding that time there, David.
There's all kinds of contact on there. I thought they might get a couple fouls on the Emeralds. But
they just let it all go, didn't they? There's
they didn't call that one either.
Tackle didn't call that one. I could have been a foul tackle. It took it right out of his hands. I can't believe that. But here they gave it to Tig. She put up a shot. No good. Rebound came down to Tomzinski. And quickly down the court. Got it over on the right side. Driving in. Now we're going to get a foul. And I think this time it's probably going to be on Tiglash, maybe?
Yeah, you're right. Olasak was crossed over and was going to drive down the middle of the lane there until Tig got in the way. So blocking foul on Kyle. His second. Emeralds team fourth foul.
Yeah. Gladstone has 5. Olasak has it out at the top of the key. Over on the left side to Young. He feeds it back inside. Oh, and it's blocked. Olasak went up for the shot, and Takla blocked it. There goes Heater. Drives in off the shot, and scored by Heater. Whoa, what a nice-looking shot for that young man. His first bucket of the night. And driving inside, went to sleep on that. Up and no good, batted around. Missed it from underneath. Heater got the rebound. Turan brings it down, goes all the way in, puts up a shot, and scored, and no foul call there either. Here comes Gladstone back with it. Olasak has it on the right side. Almost taken away from him. On back over here to Tomaszewski. Look at he uses it off arm constantly and gets away with it. I don't know why they don't call that. On Young put that in, and like I say, he uses his off arm all the time. We have a timeout on the floor with the score. Manistique 51. Gladstone 45 on the radio stations of the Radio Result Network. Manistique at the Richard Boniface Gymnasium, and Manistique with a 51-45 lead. 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Manistique with the ball. Tiglash has it. Brings it down the right side. Drives over. Got it to Heater. Heater back out to the left side to Turan. Turan gives it to Smith. Smith back to Turan. Turan drives in. Had the ball batted away. Got it around. Got it back. Couldn't get it. Jump around. Jump ball. And Manistique's ball.
Nice hustle there by Jurek on Gladstone. Just the first one to dive on the floor for that loose ball to force the jump ball. But the Emeralds, like you said, will keep it under their own basket.
Smith has it. Fed it inside of Turan. Turan put it up short. Come down and Smith put it up and he's fouled. Turan didn't get the foul. The rebound to Smith and he got fouled. And Smith to go to the free throw line and I'll see who they got it up there. 3 on number 32.
Stenson. That's the 6th team foul for the Braves, so the Emeralds will be in the bonus here the rest of the way.
Smith shoots that one way too hard.
So the Emeralds' first trip to the free throw line here in the second half after getting there 9 times in the first.
That one's too hard too.
Missed them both.
Missed them both. You can't do that in the fourth quarter. Gladstone gets it, and here comes Olasak. On the right side, now out to the center. Let's see which way he wants to go with this. He's trying to set up the offense. Got it over there to Tomazinski. Back out. All the way out, back out to Jurek. Watch him. A lot of the scoring is being done there by Young. He's a scoring machine, that guy. And over on the far side to Stevenson. There's a triple. In and out, no good. Came down to Takala. Takala has it. Give it back to Tiglash. Tiglash to bring down the court. Driving on and all the way down. Over on the right side to Heater. Heater gives it inside to Takala. Takala goes up, scores, and he's fouled.
Nice play there by Takala. He caught the ball underneath, gave a convincing pump fake to get the Gladstone player up in the air. Then right back up with it, drew the contact, and laid it in. He's done a great job tonight finishing around that basket, Dick.
Yep, second foul on Young. Going to the free throw line will be Takala, the old-fashioned way, three-point play. And it's good. 54 to 45, 4:46 to go. Olasak with it out here at the top of the key. Back over to the right side to Tomazinski. Back out. Trying to feed it inside again, all the way out to Young. Young gets it. Top of the key. He wants to drive and go around. He forces his way in. Stop, hop, put up a shot and scored off the glass.
Good looking shot there by Young.
He can score, that kid. So here comes Tiglash.
Braves have now gone to a man-to-man defense here in the fourth.
Over on the left side to Turan. Turan feeds it all the way around. Oh, how did he do that? Jumped around to take it, but then he handed it turnover right back to the Braves. He should have brought it back out himself instead of trying to pass it, but he was off balance. Couldn't do anything with it. Olasak has it on the far right side. Back out. Well, here we go over to Young again. Young pumps a three. No good. Turan got up and got it back. And Turan will bring it down. Olasak went after him. Here comes Turan. Over far side to Heater. Heater gets inside to Takala. Takala puts up a shot. Scores, and he is fouled.
Another one by Takala. Man, he's just showing all kinds of strength around the basket. Took a pretty good whack there that time from the Gladstone defender and was still able to get the ball up over the front of the rim.
And that one's the fourth foul on Stenson.
So another try here for a three-point play for Takala.
And in and out, no good. Rebound down, controlled by Young. Gives it back over to Olasak. Inside, put up a shot, and good by Olasak. Nice looking shot on the baseline.
Tough shot there, faded away on the baseline.
Yeah. Here Manistique got down there quick, and a mishandled by Heater, and it went out of bounds. 56-49, 3:26 to go. And there's a timeout. No, well, subs coming in and out. Olasak brings it down quickly. Over on the right side. Drives all the way down the paint, stop, put up a shot, no good, rebound. Tackler got the rebound, and he is fouled. And he'll be going to the free throw line.
Foul is going to be on Olasak. He went after his own rebound there after he missed the layup and went over the back of Nick Takala. So.
Okay, now is where you really have to, you got your senior there, you got a lead of a few points, and you're going to get some free throws now the rest of the game, you got to make them.
Yeah, this is just going to be a 1-on-1 here, so this first one is very important. No good.
And we're going to get a foul on Sayers.
Yep, Players goes over the back.
That'll be his
rebound.
fourth. That'll be his fourth. Now there's a big loss there of 2 points that they really needed. The clock was stopped. You got to make your points. The senior that he's been playing a good game, but he's missed 1, 2, 3, 4 free throws, and that was a 1-and-1. So you might as well say 5. Young has it. There's a long shot put up, no good. Rebound came down to Tiglash. Tiglash brings it down the court. Quickly going to set it up. Brings it back out. Being close to guard there by thing. Now we got it back to Takla. There we got it to Sayers. Sayers put up a shot. Scores! His first points of the night.
Nice speed there from Takla, too. He drew a little more attention in the post, getting a double team that time, and he found the open man for the wide open 15-footer.
Bosak on the right side. Back out. There's the shot. Over to the left side. Young pumps a triple. No good. Rebound came down. Controlled by Ballard. And we're getting a foul called on somebody.
It's going to be on the Emeralds, but I'm not sure who they're going to get it on. A couple bodies hit the floor on that play, Dick.
Let's see.
They get Sayers. That's going to be his 5th. So Jake Sayers has just fouled out for the Emeralds. So we'll see who Coach Marietti is going to go to here. He's going to bring Kyle Smith back into the ball game, as Jake's going to take a seat here for the rest of the night.
Sayers is a junior. He'll be back next year. There, they got it fitted inside quickly. Popped the shot, and scoring too easy is Ballard. And so with the score, Manistique 58 and Gladstone 51. We have a timeout on the floor. You're listening to the stations of the Radio Results Network. And I remind you that WTIQ does all these games streaming. Go to WTIQ.com, Dr. Pink Emerald City Dental Center, and get all of the games in Manistique on streaming. Well, David, it's one of those, we said, it's a typical Manistique Gladstone game. Every year, records mean nothing. You get down, they go tooth and nail.
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to come down again to the final minutes here, as the Manistique is hanging on to a 7-point lead, but still 2.5 minutes left here, so anything can happen.
And a full court press being put on, so you're going to have to take care of the ball. And we got it to Tiglash, and he's driving down. Is he going to be able to? And he lost the ball. Oh, he got it back to Turan, over to Tiglash. Tiglash back to the left side of Turan. Turan over to Heater. Heater wants to get it inside, can't. Got it to Turan. Turan over here to Smith. Smith leaving inside, brings it back out to Tiglash. Tiglash to Heater. Heater got it inside to Smith. Smith put it up and scored. Oh, he was all by himself inside.
Very patient there by the Emeralds, taking some time off the clock and then finishing it off with a layup underneath. Well done there by Manistique.
Gladstone, and here's a triple put up and good. Nailed it there by Stinson. Nice looking triple there. That tightens her back up again. 1:35 to go, 60-54. Manistique with the ball. Heater gives it to Smith. Smith drives the baseline. Got it too far in, and he steps out of bounds or else travels. Turnover. Oh, that'll kill you. That'll kill you.
Yeah, there's two things the Emeralds need right now are no turnovers and made free throws.
Yep. Well, here's got the ball over the left side to Young. Now he's driving inside. And we're going to get a foul call. And going to the free throw line will be Ballard. And the foul is on.
It's going to be a 2-shot foul. They haven't announced who it's on here yet, but Ballard's going to go to the line for 2.
34. Smith, that's his second.
Just what Gladstone wants here, though, a chance to score with the clock stopped. Minute 18 left. Now down by only 5 after the first free throw was in.
And they get this one, they'll tighten it up some more. Like we said, it's like who's going to have the ball last?
Yep.
Perfect. 2 good-looking free throws by the Braves. It's 60-56. Now we got it to Heater. Heater has it. Got it back to Smith. Smith quickly down the court and almost taken away from him. Got it out to, we're going to get a foul call on somebody here.
Yeah, Kyle Smith was kind of thrown to the ground there, so it's going to be a double bonus. 2-shot foul here for Kyle Smith. They call it on number 22.
Young,
his 3rd foul.
Well, here we are. You just got to make free throws. That's all there is to it.
Well, we're only 1 out of 4 here in the second half from the line, so see if we can change that.
Chance.
Make that 1 of 5 as that one rims away.
He's missed 3 free throws. You got that one.
So the Emeralds are now up by 5 here with 1:05 left in the ball game.
Oh, in and out. And with a minute to go, a triple just missed. Went out of bounds and last touch by Manistique. Inbounding the ball will be Stinson for the Braves. They're trying to, they almost threw it away. Threw it all the way out to the 10-second line and going to the left side, got it to Young. He's going to take the shot. They blocked him off, got it back out to outside. There's a long shot put up, and nailing it is Tomasowski, and he gets a triple. And we have a foul call. It's 61-59.
Big shot there by Tomasowski to cut this lead down to 2. There's still 43 seconds left.
Who is that on? That was on number 12.
Well,
that's on Olasak, his 3rd. And that one's good by Tiglash.
Just good. It kind of rimmed around for a while, but only a 3-point lead. Nerves are going to be a little bit of an issue here at the line for the Emeralds.
In and out, no good. Rebound came down, controlled by Young. And coming all the way down uncontested, laying it in. Forward is Ballard. Now it's a 1-point game with 33 seconds to go. And Tiglash has it. Quickly on this side to Heater. Heater inside, back out to Tiglash. Tiglash now over to Turan. Turan to Smith. Smith all the way over to Heater. Heater back out to Tiglash. And that should be an intentional foul. Well, he didn't try for the ball. He just ran over and tackled him.
It was a hard foul, but
Olasak just ran over and did the same thing as what happened underneath there. Just wrapped his arms around him. So we got a foul on Olasak. His 4th. And first shot and up and good.
Tiglash
for Tiglash.
So that makes the Emeralds lead 2 here with 18 seconds remaining.
In and out, no good. Rebound came down to Young. He drives all the way down. Partially fly, and he scores. The game is tied with 8 seconds to go. Well, we got a timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
That was a heck of a play there by Young. He got the rebound and drove it down coast to coast on his own. Got to about the free throw line, spun away from the defender, rose up and knocked down the shot to tie the ball game up. So
well, if you look at this, again, the free throw line is a bugaboo for the Emeralds.
Yeah.
This 4th quarter, they missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 of them in the 4th quarter.
We've seen it all throughout the year, Dick.
That's right.
We've been in a number of close games, and free throws are always a huge part of those, and we haven't been able to really consistently knock those down when we need to in crunch time. But you got to give Gladstone a lot of credit here. They were down 9 earlier.
They were down 9, yeah, and they came back.
They fought right back. And
they've done that all year. They've had played in those kind of games, and they've come back and won some tough ones. And here we are, right back again with 7 seconds. And now you got to be careful you don't lose the ball and have it stolen from you on an inbound play.
So the Emeralds will have to go the length of the floor here in 7 seconds. So they're going to look to push it up. If you're Gladstone, you have to make sure you do not foul, because that'll give the Emeralds 2 shots in the double bonus. So
I don't understand why. Okay, got it to Tiglash, and he'll bring it down. He scored! Tiglash scored! He scored at the last second and made it to Manistique wins it. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? He went in there and laid it in, and I'm just holding my breath to see what happened. And he put the bucket in. So the final score is the Manistique Emeralds 65 and the Gladstone Braves 63 in the Emerald Locker Room Show, sponsored by Manistique Lumber and Supply. Manistique Lumber has supplies you need to get the job done right. Manistique Lumber next to the Siphon Bridge. 2-minute break.
The Manistique student-athlete is a very special individual. They practice and study hard so they can represent Manistique athletics on the field, court. What would you get with Therma-Tru entry door systems from Manistique Lumber and Supply? They provide 5 times the insulation value of wood, and the patented Security Strike Plate offers twice the security of conventional door systems. Therma-True door systems are available at Manistique Lumber and Supply. Stop by. Man of all the toppings your taste buds love. The second is the wing group, regular or boneless with 3 different sauces. The third is the subgroup with 7 to choose from. And don't forget Nacho Supremes and Chef Salads. The good thing is every one of these great food groups are found at Main Street Pizza in Manistique. Main Street is open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. till midnight. Call 341-6966. Delivery is available. Main Street, Emerald City Dental Center. Call 341-3404. Quality care in a relaxed atmosphere.
Okay, we are back. And we're going to have a couple players up here and to talk to them right after they get a chance to get up here. In the meantime, I'll run down the scoring for the visiting Gladstone Braves. Thompson had 2. Olasek had 12. Tomasinski had 10. Young, 18. Ballard, 11. And Stinson, 10 for their 63. For Manistique, Turan had 15. Heater had 2. Sayers 2. Tiglash 16. Smith 5. And Takala, I believe is high for the year, 24. And let's make sure this one is on. Okay, we got her on now. Okay, we got one of them. We're going to have a couple kids up here, but number one is congratulations, Mr. Tiglash.
Thank you.
We were up here talking about this is a typical Gladstone Manistique basketball game.
Yeah, they've been close every year, pretty much.
Every year, it's right down to the buzzer. Something happens to somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had any hair, I would have lost it in the last quarter because you guys can't make a free throw. I'm gonna make you stay after school or something and shoot free throws.
Coach does too.
Well, you had let's see if I can figure on you something. You had 16. Takla had 24. That's a high for the year.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get him up here too, I guess, and talk to him afterwards. But how do you prepare for a game like this? You've had up and down a year, and it's both teams been, working hard.
Well, all the practice, I guess, because we've had one game a week the past 3 weeks, and we want to get a win for the seniors, so we went out there and got it for them.
That's right. You last home game, and you've been in some games this year and just can't seem to hang in there. You had a 8 or 9 point lead.
Yeah, we had 8.
Things were going, and all of a sudden, woof.
Yeah, I mean, we finally moved to the ball towards the end of the game, so they'd foul us and everything. I mean, all year been just standing there watching it.
Well,
take us inside the huddle there with 7 seconds left. Tie game. You guys had to go the length of the floor. What was kind of the play that was drawn up there in that timeout?
Well, just an ISO. What I do is we practice a few times in practice, just drive, and if I have a kick out. If not, take to the basket.
Actually, both teams did the same thing. Young
did the
got
same
that
thing
rebound, and he just made up his mind and he went to the bucket.
Yeah, he wanted that one.
Lucky there was no foul there, because a foul would have really made a difference too.
Yeah, it would have. We went down by 1 or 2 at that point.
You'd have been, so he tied it up. So if you missed the bucket, it was overtime.
Yeah.
But if they made a free throw, then you got to score.
Yeah.
So, but just weaving your way in and out of there.
Yeah.
Did you say you practiced on some type of plays at the end like that?
After Rudyard game, we practiced a few times and just scenarios here and there, and we do it every once in a while, but sure we practice more now at district or next.
Never the same in practice, though, huh?
No, never.
You don't have time to think in a game. You just kind of go on instinct. And
different feeling.
You had the clock just right in your mind. You drove it down to just about 1 second left, and you knocked it down.
Well, it's now comes a couple of days of probably more intensive work for Rudyard, and it's going to be a tough game too. Those kids handled you fairly well the first time you played them. You played them only once, but I think since then you've maybe just got some ideas of how you can try to handle them with that.
Yeah, we just got to get ready to run the floor, because that's what they like to do last time, and we can run the floor just as well as they can, so we just got to come out and play.
Well, that's a smaller court. If you turn the ball over in the backcourt,
yeah, it's layup.
It's a layup. And here you got a chance to recover a little bit.
Yeah, big time.
But not up there. You're not going to be able to. Well, congratulations, and thanks for giving us a really exciting game, and we'll looking forward to see you on Monday.
All right, thanks, guys.
Okay, and why don't you, David, go ahead with some of the numbers that you have, and maybe we can get Mr. Tackle over here after they're done with him.
Okay, Dick, we got some final stats for you here from tonight's ball game. First for the Gladstone Braves, their 63 points tonight came out 23 out of 55 from the floor. That's 45%, including 6 out of 20 from the three-point line. They were, 11 out of 12 from the free throw line, so a nice night from the stripe for the Braves. They pulled down 29 rebounds, 9 of those offensive, and turned the ball over 10 times. For your Emeralds, their 65 points came on 26 out of 52 shooting from the floor. That's 50%. That included 3 out of 8 from behind the long line. From the free throw line, kind of what kept the Braves able to hang around in it. So the Emeralds were only 10 out of 20 from the charity stripe tonight. They collected 28 rebounds, 8 of those offensive, and also turned the ball over 10 times.
That's not too bad.
No, the way the game started there, the first few minutes, both teams kind of lost the ball back and forth each a few times, but then both teams really did a good job cleaning it up and played a really nice game the rest of the way.
And now you got a little guy here to talk to.
Well, not so much.
Okay, we got Mr. Tackle here, and we'll talk to you. First of all, congratulations on a terrific game for you. Been a little tough getting scoring here in the last few games.
Oh, yeah, we've got to move the ball inside, and I haven't been finishing, but tonight didn't have a problem with that, so they went down pretty good.
I'm using my California math here. I might add a little dumb here, but I got you for 24.
Yeah, that's what they have
too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it makes me feel good. I didn't goof it up altogether, and rather consistently too during the game. But was that part of the strategy to go say this time you're going to try to force that ball inside, but only when it's there, not.
Yeah, we knew if they were playing that zone and we can swing the ball that there'd be opening, and we just had to find the opening, and we could get layups all night, and we did.
And that's a zone you can do one or two things: hit from outside or penetrate in such a way that they can't recover the end. They got to foul you then to try to stop it. And you had the soft touch tonight too.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought you guys did a nice job reversing the ball a lot. You can throw it to one side, and if you can get that ball reversal, that's where you get those gaps in the zone. They're able to get those the passes in there on the block to you. And I noticed in the third quarter, we caught the ball on a block a few times, about 3-4 plays in a row. And I could just tell by the way, the look on your face, and when you caught it, you knew you were going to shoot it, and you knew you were going to make it. Kind of looked like you were in that zone there for a while in that third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if we can keep getting the ball inside, why not keep getting layups? I mean, that's the easiest shot in the game, so why not keep putting it up?
Yeah. Well, Rick, it really worked great, and you got a couple of days of hard work now before you take a trip to Rudyard, and that you mentioned it to Tigla. It's going to be a tough game for you, but you have at least you played them once. You got an idea what they could do, and let's see if we can take them on that first game. By the way, just to show you how confident I am, this equipment is sitting right here because I'm not taking it out of here. I figure you're coming back and going to have to hook up to this stuff.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, well, congratulations, and we'll see you again on Monday.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. And what we'll do, we'll take a minute break on the stations of the Radio Results Network.
Manistique Papers encourages you to recycle. Did you know the average American will spend over 8 months of his or her life opening bulk or junk mail? Did you know that 300 thrown away unopened and only 22% of junk mail in American households is recycled? Manistique Papers accepts your junk mail, magazines, catalogs, office paper, and newspapers, and their recycling box located at the mill parking lot entrance. Recycle tomorrow's resources today.
And we are back for one final time at the Richard Boniface Gymnasium in Manistique, where the Manistique Emeralds and the Gladstone Braves really got tangled up in a dandy here tonight, David.
Well, we called it earlier in the night, Dick. Like we said, it doesn't really matter what the story is going into this game. These two teams go head-to-head, and you know you're in for a quality game and one that goes right down to the wire. So we definitely were not disappointed here tonight.
Well, hope that we were able to get the game good to the people in Gladstone. I don't know if they're still with us or not, but it was a lot of fun doing the game, and they've got a good team, and that's what made a good game for us tonight.
Yep.
So we're going to remind you we'll be back on Monday for tournament action when the Manistique boys will go up to Rudyard, and we'll be bringing you that game probably around like 20 to 7 or so on Monday night. So for everybody back at the station and Dave Winkle, this is Dick Ketzig thanking you for being with us, and join us again on Monday for more Emerald basketball on the Radio Results Network. Good night, everyone.